Hi guys, this is a long rambling behind the scenes talking about my new computer, my new PC, and also talking about fixing my broken tripod. First of all, I'm recording this using OBS Studio, one of several programs I've had to install on my new PC, stuff that I've been doing or using every day for several years now, and because all of a sudden none of it's there on my new PC. So as I try and catch up on my videos that I haven't edited for a week or so, I'm finding all sorts of things I've got to keep reinstalling or freshly installing. So OBS Studio, use that for screen recording on my computer and just occasionally doing live streams. So that's what the screen is at the moment. Down here, media player, I've got the video clip showing my broken tripod. Now, I broke that more or less the same time as I broke my computer. Well, within a few days. I think I broke the computer a couple of days before I broke the tripod. But what it meant was when I looked at that broken handle on the tripod, obviously I wanted to 3D print it to replace it, and without my PC that was going to be difficult because I used Tinkercad on the PC to do the editing. So I needed a PC to do it. When the PC arrived, I could have used Microsoft Edge, which we have on display here at the moment. I'll tell you why in a minute. But I preferred to use Google Chrome because I've got all my passwords stored on Google Chrome. So I had to install Google Chrome. The way I like to have my desktop set up is I have Google Chrome for Grandad as an Old Man. I have Firefox for Grandad's Other Channel. So I had to install Firefox as well. We got Microsoft Edge anyway with the computer because it's running Windows 11. There are some issues with 11 that I don't like, simply because I'm not used to them. I've only just got used to 10. And then I've also got Opera installed, which I use for number 4, my games channel. So I've got 4 browsers there. To edit the video, I would need a video editor, so I installed DaVinci Resolve, which takes a few seconds to fire up. Lots of people recommend DaVinci Resolve. The first thing I tried editing on it actually failed. This Professor Puzzle motorbike construction kit. So there'll be a video about the problems I had with that. Basically that's a 3-hour long video and DaVinci Resolve didn't like it. So how do I shut that down? I can't shut it down, no? Oh well, never mind. I also needed... I know what I needed. I needed to be able to use a scanner to scan the image in. So I had to install my old Coral Paint Shop Pro X9. I was surprised I was actually able to find the original disc, and because I'd signed up on the Coral website, I was able to go on there and get the original security key for it. So I was able to reinstall that but when I installed it, it didn't like my scanner for some reason. So I then had to install, what else have we got down here? This one, My Image Garden, which is the official software that comes with my Canon printer and scanner. So then I was able to use the scanner, which we won't look at just yet. But that's the image that I scanned in. So that's the arm or the handle for the tripod. And you see we've got shadows on there because I've just put it straight in the scanner and scanned it. So that's going to need editing. Back to needing Corel Paint Shop Pro. That's where I can get rid of that one. So Corel Paint Shop Pro, back to there again. So where are we? Tripod. That's the file that I then edited to tidy up these bits here, because they're the bits that look bad, and get rid of all the shadow. I then imported that into this one, Online Convert, to convert my JPEG to an SVG file. And having done that, I could then import that SVG file into Tinkercad. That's the file there. Which actually looks quite neat and tidy. If I just take it apart again so you can see what editing I did. So this bit here is the bit that looked bad on the scan. I mean, obviously the scan was just a 2D scan looking straight down, so it wouldn't have been able to see the shape of this anyway. If I just break that down a bit further, so that's made of a cylinder and another cylinder and a little ball on the end, and then a hole, a flat hole to go up the middle to give us the slot up the middle. So we'll just put that back together. This takes a few minutes to do it because it's doing it online. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then let's just hide that out the way. So this bit here is the bit that I imported. And if we just break that down again, had to put a hole in the end of it for the pin to go through. And then we also had to chop off the bit that we didn't want. I'll just hide that as well. No, not the whole thing. Hide that bit. And hide the blue bit again. Yeah, so that bit there clearly, obviously is no good whatsoever. So we needed to chop that off, which is what that hole box does, calling it a hole as opposed to a solid. So you add that bit to that bit, you might as well add that bit at the same time, add them together. That's done that, and then we add that bit to that bit. So that's the bit that we want to print. So we export that, which I've already done, so I won't do it again. Save that. Shut that one down because we don't need it anymore. And then I also had to install Ultimaker Cura 5.2.2. Ultimator Cura 5.2.2 is free. PaintShop Pro I paid for full price, but that was 2016, so a long time ago. The My Image Garden, the Canon software, that was free. We'll just show. Put that one in there. I've already got it set up for my Creality Ender 3. I've done the settings there already. Temperature 210, build plate temperature 70, that's quite high but works for me. What else can we say? Support, tree support, and brim plate adhesion. Slice that. Preview it. There you go. Zoom in a bit so you can see the support layers under there. And then save that to a disk, which we don't need to do because we've done all that. What else did I need to install in my PC? I installed Audacity, because I use that for audio editing, and I installed VLC Media Player for viewing files that other video players don't like. I've also paid for Microsoft Office, or 365 as they call it now, because my old Office, I can't remember which version it was, something like 2007 or 2010, or maybe a little bit newer than that, but certainly well out of date. So I'm paying £59.99 annual fee for Windows Office 365, but at least it means it'll always be there for me. OBS Studio is free. Cura was free. I think that's about it. The only other thing is, having had problems with, have I already said this? I've lost track. Having had problems editing that Professor Puzzle motorbike kit, I've now discovered that on Windows 11 you get this ClipChamp-Video Editor. So I've been using that to edit that file that failed, and it seems to have worked. So I've got a 3-hour video there that I can upload to my other channel, Grandad's Other Channel, just for reference. There'll be a lot of stuff in the video description explaining why I'm uploading that on that video. I think that's it. So yeah, I did eventually fix the broken tripod, and that's in a different video. That one there, tripod handle part 2. And there you go, that's the fixed one. And that video will be on my main channel, I think. So, there we go, that'll do. That's me whinging and moaning about all the software I've had to install in my new PC. I expect some people would like to see what I've got in my new PC, but I'm not going to do that just now. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.